the net. Sent to the near corner by Pittsburgh. They'll pick it up. Push ahead at center. And then wide off the glove. Burke after it in the far corner. Move up the wall. Both away from him. Now Pittsburgh in the circle. Shot off the post. That comes out. Up high. Picked up. By Feinstein. Wide to Rogers across the blue line. And cut to the middle. Puck poked away from him. Pittsburgh back. Feinstein on the near wall. Up down low. Pittsburgh has it. Go backhand to center. Tipped into the Affton zone. Malone back for it. Move it ahead to McCroy at center across the blue line. He pulls up, dodges a check. Now works down the wall. Sends it low. He's going for a change. Osick and Levinson down low. Puck cleared away. Now Malone from just inside the blue line. Sends it towards the net. Tipped over by Hosick. Now Nadog from the near corner. Sends it low. Out of the reach of Hosick. Pittsburgh comes out the far side. Can't move it up the wall. Levinson there. Now Pittsburgh escapes. Puck poked away by Malone. Picked up by Nadon at center. He'll circle into his own zone. Move it ahead to Hosick. He'll flip that in. Near corner. Pittsburgh clears that up and out. Off Dempio's skip. He's back in his own zone with it. He'll hit the brakes behind the net. I'll bring it out near side. Bank it ahead. Come to center. Picked up by Pittsburgh. Fired back in. Demko has it. Let's get it out the far side. Now ahead out of his zone. Blue center, 3-on-3. Pressured. Coming from behind. Demko across the blue line. Down the near wall. Sets up in the corner. Now circle. Up high. Altman. Shot. Just on the near side. Ciego now on with Ballin and Kelly. Walk up the far wall. Kelly knocks that down. They'll send it in front. Ciego tips it to Ballin. Ballin shot. Save. All right, Ballin will take the face off on the near side. They'll push it forward. Chase Andrews down low. Look for it. Sweeps it over to Kelly, far corner. We'll leave it back down low. Ciego after it. Ciego in front. Ballin shot. To the top of the net. Into the corner. Kelly will pick it up. Send that behind the net. Ballin out the near side. Took it back low. Kelly got a stick on it now at the wall. Shipley pinches down. Pittsburgh able to clear. Altman back forward in his own zone. We'll bring it out to the inside now. Pressure on him. Diego with it. They go wide. Pittsburgh got a stick on that. Now in the far corner. Pittsburgh goes it in front. Bouncing puck near the head by Ciego. Now out by Ballin. He'll send that ahead and go for a change. Pittsburgh from the blue line. They'll move it wide through center, flip it in from the red line, bouncing puck. Swiped at it, didn't get it on Altman. Chopped at it behind the net, puck comes up high, time to bring it up, Altman goes down. Kemp sweeps it up the far wall. Pittsburgh will keep it in the blue line, send it ahead, into the circle. Cleared out by Shipley. Kemp after it in the Pittsburgh zone. Strips it away, sends it into the circle. High second to Fessler. Didn't get a shot off, now Fessler behind the net out the near side. Tried to throw it in front, that's blocked away. Pittsburgh throws it up the near wall, pull him over. Able to keep that in. They'll give it down low. Knock out far corner, Fessler after it. Pick up the wall, Kemp. Able to grab that, now into the circle. Kemp to Fessler, shot, save. Pull in Burke. Yeah. Behind the net, Kemp picks it up, brings it out to the other side. They'll make that out high to pull him. To Burke. Burke shot. Glove down, covered. Right? I'm just kidding. Kemp goes that back clean, Fessler on the far wall. He'll chip it down low. That'll make its way to the near corner by a second over. Sends it in front. Pittsburgh clears that away. Burke, they're going to keep that at the blue line. He'll chip it back down low. Hold offside by Pittsburgh. Some rough ranges on. He's back in the zone's inside. Sends it up into the wall. Pittsburgh will send it back in. Burke behind his own net. Pressure. Out the far side, pass to Fessler. Ahead to Kemp. Center clears it off the wall. Back to that area. He's going for a change. Pittsburgh moves that ice. Out that in. Trying to break around to the far wall. Pittsburgh there. Now by Burke. Grab the puck from that high to center. They'll slide back in on nets. No icing. Pittsburgh now behind their own net. Rogers on with Feinstein and McCroy. Buck on the near wall. Pittsburgh over for it. They'll come. Center ice, chip wide, middle ticket. Magino leads for Malone. Pass ahead to Rogers, just inside his own blue line. Now ahead to center, McCoy. Trying to reach a Feinstein. Now Feinstein knocks it down, tipped away to the far wall. Rogers there. He'll tip it low. He'll pick it up on the near side. Get that up the wall to center. He'll bank it ahead, just inside the blue line. McCoy goes wide to Rogers. Now Pittsburgh at center. 3-on-2 across the Affton blue line. McCoy able to break that up. Now Malone back to center ice into the Pittsburgh zone. Shot, save. And Malone. Levinson wins that back. Hasek quickly to Nadon. Didn't get the one liner off. Able to chip it down low. Now set around far side by Pittsburgh. Hasek there. Sends it high to Malone at the blue line. Shot blocked up high. Bouncing puck in front. Now to the near wall. Nadon there. Levinson. Squirts out, Pittsburgh has it. He'll try to move it to center. Hasek blocks that over to Nadon. He'll dump it in. Oh, he'll stop it behind the net. Hasek in. Chip to the corner. Malone down. Sends it low. Pittsburgh grabs that. Able to clear that. Up the far wall. Then go down 4. And icing. 8:45. Right, single face off on the far side. He'll push it forward. Get a shot off now. In front, Ballant. Tied up. He'll escape to the corner. He'll move it high to Malone. From the blue line. Shot. That hit the side of the net. Banks out to Ballant in the corner. He'll work it high. Now try to send it to Demko. We're able to break that up and come to center. Now Demko back to Kelly. Puck chipped up high. Down right in front of us. Coming back with the zone over. Back into the center. Picked up by Ciego. Ciego. This pass to escape. Now puck along the red line. Picked up by Pittsburgh. Comes over to break that up. Sent in. Magino sticks back to the corner. Malone will pick it up. He'll leave it for Demko. Demko. Pass ahead. Tipped by Ciego. Pittsburgh at center. Off the near wall. They'll chip that back in. Now Magino. He'll leave it behind the net for Demko. Pass ahead to Kelly at center. 1-on-2 across the blue line. Kelly working wide. Now cuts in front. Kelly shot. Save. Rebound side of the net. Ciego goal. Ciego puts home the Kelly shot. Affton up 1-0. Kept by Secchi, Fessler, Altman, and Shipley. Face off Pittsburgh from their own blue line, bouncing puck, they'll push ahead. Blue center, 3-on-3 into the Affton zone, shot, blocked, picked up by Altman, he'll bring it up the near side. Altman, pass ahead, off Fessler's skates, Pittsburgh sends that back. They've got it along the red line, they'll backhand that ahead now. Shipley in his own zone, they'll bank it around, Altman on the near side. He finds Secchi, bank to center, away from Fessler, now Pittsburgh. Puck stolen by Secchi. He'll work it up the near wall across the blue line. Oh, we've been broken up. Pittsburgh will come back. Into the Affton zone. Round Altman. Sharp angle now. Pass in front. Pittsburgh can get a shot off. Puck chipped away. By Secchi. Now take down the line. Flex that away now. Quickly ahead by Secchi. Pass. Off of Pittsburgh stick. They'll send that back ahead in the Affton zone. Altman over to break that up. Shipley clears it to the near wall. Sent toward the net. Tip wide by Pittsburgh. Altman over. He's able to clear. That will slide down for an icing. McCoy and Rogers. Working home. Face off to Magino's left. Right side is it back. Back up the near wall. Pittsburgh has it. Tries to cut to the middle. Now sweeps that down low. After it, he'll take it out the far side. Push it on him, pass ahead off Feinstein, skate picked up by McCoy. Now back to Feinstein across the blue line. He'll go wide to Rogers. Both away from him, now on the far wall. Pittsburgh has it. They'll bank it ahead to center. Get to the middle, Feinstein intercepts, leads for McCoy. He'll turn up ice. Across the blue line, McCoy. Looking in front. Shot, in front. Rogers tried to tip that on. Pittsburgh able to knock it out. Feinstein a shot. Glove. All right, Feinstein wins that back to Rogers. Quick shot, blocker save. Rebound clear down the center. Pittsburgh will pick it up there 2-on-1 in with Burke. Shot, glove save, Magino. shot, blocking the circle, tuck in front, pull him. Up the far wall. They're going to keep that in. They've got it in the corner, looking in front. Makes it to the near wall. Pushes it by McCoy. Can get it out. Now Burke near circle, goes wide off Rogers' skate. Pull him. Able to kick that to center. Pittsburgh, they'll send it back in. And they'll stop it behind the net. Burke will pick it up. Feinstein. He'll skate it out of his own zone. Head to Rogers. He's even with the D. He'll cut to the middle. Buck poked away. Now penalty coming. Slashing call on Pittsburgh. Affton will go on the power play. Kemp tied up. Buck push back. Pull him at the blue line. He finds second far side. Now back to pull him. Bouncing punt. Comes out to center. Pull him. Middle wall, pressure on him, out his own blue line. Try to move it wide. Now move it forward, Hostic. Out of his own zone. Through center ice with some speed. Down the left side. He'll pull up in the circle. Now moving to the half wall, Levinson. To Kemp in the corner. Back to Levinson at the half wall, into the circle. Now Kemp. Back to Levinson. Straight away, pull him. Shot. Bad save. Rebound out to the corner. Piasecki there. He'll sweep it to Kemp behind the net. Kemp. Ooh, runs to Hosig. See that right in front. Now Kemp from the near corner. To Levinson up high. Straight away, pull him. Far side, Piasecki. Bounced up on him. He'll settle it. Bring it back up high. Now, shot. Big Kemp in front. He'll pick it up in the corner. Now to pull him. In the blue line, Piasecki. I'm Kemp. Trying to go to Levinson, side of the net. Sent in front. That deflects up high. Far corner, Piasecki will pick it up. We'll look at Rhoda. Kemp now in front, trying to find Hostic. Levinson, his backhander kicked up high. Pull him. Now to Levinson in the corner. Sharp angle shot. Stick save. Now Kemp. Back near side to Levinson. Shot. Blocker save up into. All right, Feinstein face off on the near side. He wins that back. Nadon. Near wall. Fessler. Now low, Kelly. And Fessler. The hash marks. Now to Kelly, side of the net. He'll go out far side, looking in front. Now far wall, Rogers. Got Feinstein in front. Now trying to go to Kelly. That'll slide over to Fessler in the near corner. 10 seconds remaining in the power play. Fessler. Cross eyes to Rogers. His shot deflected high. Shot. Voice wide, down near quarter, balance good there. Take it down low, now trying to cut the front. Two guys on him, swept away. Diego tied up, now up the near wall. They'll come to center. He's man to the wall, can't clear now. Shot, a couple sticks on the way through, deflected wide below, moves for balance behind the net. Balance, near side of Demko in the corner, he'll bank it up the wall. Puck kept in by Pittsburgh. Now, Allen down low. He's checked off the puck. Pittsburgh shot. Diego got a shoulder on that. Up on the near wall. Another shot blocked by Ciego. Demko pushes it ahead to McCoy. He'll skate it out of his own zone. He's tied up. Pittsburgh back into the Affton zone. Stood up by Malone. Now Malone will push forward at center. 3-on-3. Malone across the blue line. He'll take it into the near circle. Trying to cut in front. Puck slides off his stick. He's knocked down. Whistle goes. Penalty coming. A roughing call. Affton will go back on the power play. 2-6 on the power play. Right side will take the face off. He wins that back. Rogers at the blue line. We'll move it to Nadon. Near side. Fessler. He'll walk it into the circle. Shot. Goal! All right, Fessler. Power play goals in back-to-back games. That'll put Affton up 2-0. Altman, 2:06 to play in the first. Wins that back tip ahead by Altman. Now by Levinson, Nadon, hands off to Hosig across the blue line. Hosig in alone. In front, Levinson, shot missed on the near side. Now far corner, Pittsburgh will pick it up. They'll flip it ahead. Nadod knocks that down. Now cleared out the center. Glove down by Shipley. Shipley pushes it back. Tipped in. Now gloved out by Pittsburgh. Levinson gets it back. He'll throw it in wide. That'll slide into the far corner. Hosek with pressure. Sent around to the near side by Pittsburgh. Nadod intercepts that. In front. Levinson. He'll curl the near wall. Send it in front. Tipped on by Nadod. Only able to cover. Alright, Levinson the face off the near side. Now on the near wall. Driving down behind the net. Hosek in front. Levinson shot. Kicked out. Now Altman in the corner. Back to Hosek. We'll go back to Altman. Tip to Levinson. Cross ice. To Shipley. From the hash mark. Spot tipped. Wide by Hosek. Levinson picks it up again. Near side now in front. Tip to the corner by Nadod. Hosek over after it. He's tied up. Pittsburgh picks it up. They'll skate ahead out of their own zone. 3 on 2, 3 center wide on Shipley. Pittsburgh lost the puck. Hosek able to get back, cleared it wide. Now Levinson in his own blue line. He'll go wide. Oh, that's just knocked over Hosek's stick. Pittsburgh back to center. Shipley sends it in, delayed offside. Hosek clears his own. Pittsburgh picks it up in the near corner. So they'll pass ahead, tipped in. Off of Shipley. He'll race back forth by his own net. Now up the near wall by Secchi. Fessler, he'll skate through the center across the blue line. Fessler chases after it on the far wall. That behind the net out the near side. Kemp there. Puts it up high to pull him. Pushed out by Pittsburgh. Sends that right back in. Up in the corner. Now Pittsburgh. They'll clear the center. Burke at his own blue line. Ahead off by Secchi's stick. Off along the blue line. Picked up by Fessler. He'll gain the zone. Now cut to the middle. Fessler. Can get a shot off now. Pull for the far wall. Chip out. That'll slide back into the Affton zone.
That's right.
Alright, so you go take the face off.
Yeah, just never.
Pittsburgh moves that back to get it just inside the middle. Chip it down low. And net. Now it's in the corner. Flips it over to Ballant. And spin it out the far side. Rolling puck. Let's keep it back down low. Chip it to the near side. Kelly. Over effort. You want to keep that alive. Sends it down the wall. Now behind the net. Ballant. Cut that off. Pittsburgh chips it ahead. Now pull him. On the far side. He'll send it low. Ciego. In the near corner. Looking in front. Finds Kelly. He goes cross ice. Ballant. He'll pick it up off the wall. Ballant up high. Pull him. Shot. Tip. Wide by Kelly. Kelly now on the near wall. Takes a check. Pittsburgh able to clear. Pull him at center. Now to Burke. Burke. Cross ice to Ballant across the blue line. Ballant in. Cuts to the middle. Chop down. No call. Ballant. He'll send it back up high to pull him at the blue line. Near side Burke. He'll walk it down the wall. Burke into the circle. Shot. Tipped wide by Ciego now. Buck sent back around near side. Burke sends that to him. Ciego with his second. That'll put Affton up 3-0. Ciego with the pair. Feinstein all with McCoy and Rogers. Malone and Demko. Feinstein wins that back. Rogers sends it to Malone inside his own zone. They'll go wide to Demko. Demko. Got to go back to Malone. That's tipped away. Pittsburgh from the corner. Sends it in front. Tipped. Cleared away by McCoy. Now to the near side. Pittsburgh with possession. Try to backhand that ahead. Demko sends it to Rogers. He'll hand off to Feinstein at center. Tried to go wide. Went offside. Now McCoy lost it at the blue line. Pittsburgh back with some speed. Demko places his man wide. Pittsburgh in the corner. Sends that in front. All Feinstein skate. That deflects to center. Pittsburgh going to get back on side. Now they'll take it ahead. Push by Demko up to Rogers. Rogers into Feinstein. Tipped in! Feinstein to Rogers. Makes it 4-0 Affton. Remaining in the second. 4-0 Affton. Pittsburgh pushes that ahead off the face-off. Malone has it his own zone. He'll go. He kept takes the by Secchi across the blue line. By Secchi wide. Goes head towards the net. They'll break up the wall. Clear off the glass and out by Pittsburgh. That'll go down. Kemp is full, looking off the draw. In front of Piasecki. I don't think he can get a shot off now. Demko. He'll break that down low. Kemp. Check. Slides up the ball. Pittsburgh there. Now Kemp puts it back. Poke away. Fessler. Now Fessler walks it in. Cross side for Piasecki. Helps over his stick. He'll move it high. Low. Shot. Blocked in front. Pittsburgh. They'll come away. Piasecki grabs it. Lifts it back ahead to Demko. Play offside. He's got to tag up now. Moved wide by Pittsburgh. Center. That'll break into the Affton zone. Pittsburgh racing after the corner. Centering pass. Goes through the crease out the far side. Piasecki moves it ahead. Kemp quickly to Fessler across the blue line. Fessler with some speed. Shot. Blocker save. Rebound out to the far wall. Levinson off the bench. He'll kick it down the wall past Fessler. Cleared out by Pittsburgh. Now they're 2-on-3 into the Affton zone. Broken up by Shipley on the far wall. Levinson there. Pittsburgh comes in. Levinson able to clear. Pittsburgh from the red line. They'll flip it ahead. Laid offside. Malone will pick it up down low. 11:40 remaining in the second period. Malone, he'll skate it ahead out of his own zone. Pump that in from just outside the red line. Hasek after it earlier. Pittsburgh. Net here now. Hasek after it behind the net. Pittsburgh able to grab it. Hasek ties his man up. Now Nadon in the far corner. Moves it high to Altman at the blue line. Now Nadon. Late penalty coming. Shot tipped over the net by Levinson. Shipley after it in the corner. Shipley will send it around far wall. Nadon goes away from some pressure now on his backhand. They'll leave it. Pittsburgh comes over. They'll touch. The whistle will go. High sticking call coming on. Right side Kelly. Fessler. Rogers and Nadon. After the power play. Fessler sends it up high to Nadon at the blue line. They'll move it far side. Fessler. Buck poked away from him. Pittsburgh 2-on-1 in short-handed. Pittsburgh shot pass. Near side picked up by Rogers. Let's get ahead through center ice. Go up just inside the blue line. Now they'll reach wide to Fessler. Shot high over the net. Rogers pulls it off the near wall. They'll work it low to Kelly. Back to Rogers. Quick shot. Stick save. Fessler on the far side. Straight away to Nadon. Shot from the blue line. Blocked over near side to Rogers. Now to Kelly. To Feinstein. Can get a shot off now. Fessler. Shot. Hit somebody in front. Now Feinstein. Got a shot off. Bad save. He gets it back. He'll stand up high now. Cross ice to Fessler. Top of the circle. Fessler. He'll cut in front. Shot. Blocked out to the near side. Rogers sends it low. 1 minute remaining in the Affton power play. Kelly to Fessler. He'll kick it low. Nobody there for Affton. Pittsburgh grabs it. Tries to clear it up the middle. Now able to clear. That'll slide back into the Affton zone. Zeno will leave it for Rogers. 45 seconds remaining in the Affton power play. They'll switch things up. Rogers gets it ahead out of his own zone. Through center ice across the blue line. He'll pull up. Now make it down low. Levinson after it on the far side. Pittsburgh gets there. Levinson takes his man. Demko picks up, or Hasek picks up the puck. Shot in the blocker save. Hasek gets it back. He falls on the near side now. Pittsburgh able to clear the zone. Pull him. He'll curl along his own blue line. Now losing for Levinson. He'll skate ahead. Into the Pittsburgh zone. Losing for Kemp. Couldn't get a shot off. Pittsburgh. Cleared that ahead off Hasek, stick to center. Pull racing back for it. He'll pick it up in his own zone. All right, Pittsburgh out of the box. They're back in full strength. Kemp at center. He'll dump that in. Pittsburgh back toward in the near corner. They'll pick it up. Pick it behind their own net. Now pick up. Far wall. Bouncing puck kept in. High pull. Tied up on the far wall. Pittsburgh able to clear the zone. Now Burke. Right back to Piasecki across the blue line. He'll hit the brakes. In front, cleared away by Pittsburgh, picked up by Ballant. Ballant shot, glove save. We go with 2 goals on the day. Ballant will take the face off. We'll push it forward. Ballant tried to go in front to Kelly. I'm sorry, to McCroy. Now Pittsburgh clears it up on your wall, tips it to the middle. They'll get it out of their own zone. Now kick it wide. See after blue line in front. Pick it up by Demko. Move ahead to McCroy. We'll go to Ciego. Now to Ballant, 2-1-2 across the blue line. Ballant cuts to the middle. Far circle sends it in front. Ciego got a stick on it. Now cleared ahead by Pittsburgh. They'll come back through center ice. Malone stands his man up. Demko comes over, pokes the puck away. Now he'll dodge one man. Able to get it out of the zone. Picked up by Ballant at center. Into the Pittsburgh zone. He'll drive wide into the corner. He'll leave it up the far wall. Hits the referee. Got it back. Then follow-up pass and escape. Pittsburgh, they'll come back to center. 2-on-2. Puck tips ahead. Demko sends it to Malone. Quickly back to Ballant. Tries to split the D. Puck poked away. Pittsburgh clear the zone. Broken up by Malone. Now McCoy backhands that in. Pittsburgh with it. Puck back through center. Ahead by Malone. Through Rogers. Across the blue line. Rogers. Poked away to the near circle. Rogers hits his man. McCoy comes in. Moves it high to Malone. He'll bank it low. Far side, fine side. Affton sent up the wall by Pittsburgh. Shipley there. He'll backhand that to fine side. Pittsburgh will send it around near side. Rogers there to pick it up. Now, into the circle. Pittsburgh clears that away. Banks it around far side. Kelly got a stick on it. Pittsburgh hemmed in. Kelly now pushes it out near side. Pittsburgh up the wall. That's tipped out. It'll slide back to the Affton zone. Altman back for it. Old puck. He'll settle behind his net now. Really quickly ahead to center, Kelly. Up in the wall. Like that. Send it back to center. Chipped ahead. Pittsburgh now. Broken up by Altman. Opens it up the near wall. Slides it over to Shipley. Shipley to Kelly. Kelly across the blue line. 3-on-2. Kelly through fine side over to Rogers. Trying to chip that on. His stick tied up. He'll curl the corner. Rogers with it. He'll cut into the circle. Rogers shot. That's blocked. Blocked behind the net. Picked up by Kelly. Now to fine side. Good front. Shot wide. Now Kelly up the far wall. Altman to the blue line. Near side Shipley. His shot. Stick stays low. Face off Pittsburgh. They'll send it around far side. Nadog there to collect it. Poked away from him. Bounce in front of the blue line. Nice job. Kept in by Poole. Picked up by Pittsburgh. They'll move it ahead. Dump that in off the spurt. He'll chop it to the middle. Now Pittsburgh try to send that toward the net. Blocked away by Poole. Nadog. He'll pick it up. Skate it out of his own zone. Wide to Hossack. Hossack so drag in the middle. Oh, almost makes its way back to Nadog. Now Nadog from the corner to Levinson in the circle. Levinson, shot, blocked. Behind the net now, Pittsburgh with it. They'll send it up the near wall. Picked up high, glove down by Burke. Takes a shot to the head. Now Levinson sends it in front. What? All right, Burke hits a roughing after he got punched in the head. All right, 5:26 remaining in.
Yeah.
Alright, off the face-off Siegel, able to clear that ahead.
Get him up! Get him up!
Kelly in after it, when he clears it to the corner. Kelly gets there first. He's tied up, Pittsburgh. They'll pick it up. Swing it out of their own zone. They'll take a shot to the red line. This will be an icing.
Oh, we can let him go.
Alright, Siegel on the face-off on the near side. He ties up, kicks it forward, and backhands it in front. Kelly will chase it down in the far corner. He's tied up. Now spins, takes the puck. Ties it up along the wall in his feet. 3 Pittsburgh players. Finally able to dig it out. Now they'll move it wide. Kelly Sullivan knocked off. That's Strums. He goes. We'll hop on. Fresh penalty killers. All right, Pittsburgh handing it off the face-off in their own zone. Leave it ahead from the center, dump that in from the red line. Got a stick on it. Demko after it in the corner, ties his man up, puck along the wall. Pulled out by Pittsburgh. They'll bring it out to the near side. Bank that. Up the wall. Now from the hash mark, still walking into the circle. Shot. Hit somebody in front. Puck pushed in front. Now out the near side. Malone after it. He kicks it ahead. Pittsburgh able to keep it alive from the corner. Now Malone there. Sent back down low. Pittsburgh behind the net. Back to the near circle. Backdoor shot. Goal. Right, Kep, Piasecki, and Fessler. Kep goes forward with it off the draw across the blue line. He's more Fessler, and he'll send it to the far corner. Piasecki there, trying to send it up the wall. Pittsburgh able to grab that. They'll push ahead at center. Altman back, able to sweep back to the corner. Now up the wall, Fessler. Tied up. Buck, near wall. Altman backhands that ahead. At the blue line, picked up by Fessler. He'll go wide to Piasecki, 3-on-2. Across the blue line, Piasecki to Fessler. Fessler, shot blocked over the net. Circle picked up by Pittsburgh. They'll send it up the wall. In front of that now, kept in by Fessler. Far side Kemp. Shot on, save. Piasecki will take the face off on the far side. Kemp sends it back to Altman at the blue line. Back to Kemp at the half wall. Kemp, he's Shipley. Shot. Good save, rebound in front. Covered. By Kemp, moves that back. Once again, Shipley from the blue line. Shot, tipped on. Now cleared away. Now Altman. Another shot that's blocked in the corner. Kemp there. Knocked down. Pittsburgh comes away with it. They'll come through center. 3-on-2 across the blue line. Centering pass knocked down by Altman now. In front. Push ahead. Fessler after it at center. He's got Kemp and Shipley trailing. Fessler will drive wide, backhand that. In the front of the goal out to the side. Shipley will rise his man up on the near wall now. Fessler with Shipley. Bouncing puck. Shipley pokes it into the circle now. Pittsburgh down low with it. They'll take it up the near wall. Shipley pitches down. He'll send it back down low out the far side. Affton changing. Balance on the far wall. Puck shot up high. The new center that'll roll all the way back into the Affton zone. Altman back for it in front of his own net. Still Altman edge now. Altman deep center. He'll dump that in. Go for a change. Jago on the far wall. In the corner now. Sent up by Pittsburgh. Knocked down by Pullum at the blue line. He'll backhand that ahead. Pittsburgh grabs that. Able to clear the zone. That helps over Pullum stick with 2 minutes to play in the second period. Pullum back for it in the far corner. Dancing around one man. Sago sweeps it down low. Now behind the net. Pittsburgh going it out near side. Send it in front. Shot saving Juno now. Pullum. He'll sweep it up the wall. Balance there. Pittsburgh able to keep it in. They'll send that high into the near corner. Burke over. Chops at it. Pittsburgh sends it in front. Cleared away by Pullum. Now Sago. Pittsburgh ahead. Kept in at the blue line by Pittsburgh. Don't leave it wide. Shot tipped on in front. Whistle goes. Net came off. Whew. Einstein will take the face off to Mangino's left. We'll win it back to the corner. Work there. Backhands that ahead. Tip up high by McCroy. Kept in by Pittsburgh. Einstein pressure at the blue line. Pittsburgh chops that towards net. Gino able to knock that away. Now clear to the wall. Pops it in the door strip. He'll get deflect. Takes that ahead. Finds Rogers across the blue line. Pittsburgh able to steal that puck. They'll spin away from pressure and then clear it back to the center. That'll bank all the way down for another icing. Einstein going backhanded through the net by McCoy, cleared away by Pittsburgh. They'll flip that center kick down by Demko. Alone with it now up the wall. Bouncing puck at center. Einstein going to stick on it. Pittsburgh pushes back ahead. That's an offside. On neutral zone face off. Just outside the Affton zone. Pittsburgh pushes it forward. Malone grabs it. In the near corner. Pass ahead. Levinson on his feet. Now Pittsburgh with it. Shot over the net. Bounces in front. And Gino right off the face off. Pittsburgh has it. Not locked up high. It's in front. Gino works that over here. Now Pittsburgh tries to shoot it. Demko. Block that. Puck to the far wall. Radar there. Puck chip with the pool. So the Demko stick. He'll chase it down behind the net. Send it up the near wall. Hossack over. And we'll tip that ahead. Now Levinson after it at center. He'll pick it up 2-on-2. Lead on shot. Save. Levinson wins that back. Hossack quickly to Nadog. Fans on the shot. Gets it back. Backhands in front. Glove by the Pittsburgh goalie with 4 seconds remaining in the period. Levinson moves it over to Nadod. Michael Levinson, quick shot. Blocker save.
Okay, here.
I'd rather eat this for listening to us.
It's been hyper.
Okay.
For like a week.
All right, Kemp wins that back. Altman. Picking up off the near wall. He's going to go wide to Shipley. Back to Kemp on the near side. He'll push ahead across the red line. Into the Pittsburgh zone. Pull up on the near wall. Back to Altman. Shot. Rebound in front. Fessler shot. Goal. Fessler off the Altman. Rebound. Puts Affton up 5-1.
There you go. Oh yeah.
Fessler and Ciego with a pair today.
There's no softness.
All right, Kemp wins that back. Altman sends over to Shipley. Right back to Altman from his own blue line. He'll go ahead off a Pittsburgh stick. Comes right back to him. Altman. Near wall, Kemp. He'll grab that. Dump it in from the red line. Knocked down by Pittsburgh. Sent back out now. They'll turn up ice into the Affton zone. Altman pushes his man wide. Kemp. Follow him behind and will knock it behind the net. Now, Kemp up the far wall. Fessler off his stick. Kept in by Pittsburgh. Now Kemp able to clear the zone. He'll chase after it. Pittsburgh clears it back to center. Now Fessler. He'll turn back up ice around 2 men. Now Fessler in. Shot. Save. Rebound. Side of the net picked up by Pittsburgh. A bit wide from their own zone. Now at center. Ciego knocks that pass down. Ciego. He'll cut to the middle. Ciego. Shot. Oh, tip just wide, looking for the hat trick. Now off the far glass. Pittsburgh clears it to center. Burke sends it right back off balance stick. Ciego along the blue line. He's knocked down. Pittsburgh will pick it up. They'll turn up ice. Send that wide. Broken up by Burke. Now Ballant. Pushed away from him. Far wall. Burke. He'll send it ahead. Pittsburgh from their own blue line. They'll move it wide now. Goes up the far wall. Pittsburgh with it from the corner. Taking in front. We've got a stick on that. Deflected it up high. Now picked up the near wall. Ballant head off Kelly's stick. Whistle goes. Penalty coming. Cross checking the call. I didn't see it. Affton will go on the power play. It's time. Fessler and Kelly. And Rogers and Nadon. Finds that on the face-off. Wins that track. Rogers has it up high along the blue line. He'll get to Nadon. Nadon will walk that in. Shot! Blocked that in the near corner. Nadon gets it back. High to Fessler. Fessler. Wide to Rogers. Top of the circle. Shot! Big save. Feinstein. Rebound. Cleared away. And down by Pittsburgh. No out. He'll stop it in the corner for Fessler. Takes it behind his own net. Up the near side. Now pass ahead. Nadon. At the Pittsburgh blue line, he'll go wide. To Feinstein, he'll curl. Back near side, Nadon. He'll walk it to the middle. Shot. Missed on the far side. Rogers will collect. Far hash mark. Push it down low. Kelly looking in front. He'll bring it out near side. Fessler in the circle. Move Kelly down low. Kelly out the far side. Up the wall to Rogers. Rogers with it at the blue line. In the corner to Kelly. Trying to go back to Nadon. That's blocked. Kelly gets it back. Looking for Fessler. Now Kelly. They'll work it up high. Send it to Feinstein. 49 seconds remaining in the power play. Feinstein walks it to the middle. Wide to Rogers. Return pass near side. Deflected away. Fessler. He'll curl up the wall. Send it back to the corner for Kelly. Now to Fessler. Shot. Pad save. Kelly behind the net. Out the far side. Sends that in the mouth of the goal. Feinstein racing after it. He'll collect. Now walking into the slot. Send it to Rogers. Poked away from him. Pittsburgh pushes ahead. They're 2-on-1 at center, shorthanded. Into the Affton zone. Centering pass. Shot. Goal. No goal. Off the post and out. I think that went in and rang out. Now pass ahead to Kelly. At center. Kelly in. He'll drive wide on his backhand. Pulls up in the corner. Wide up under Kelly's skates. Pittsburgh there. They're back in full strength. 5-on-5. Now, Levinson up high to pull him along the blue line. He'll send it back down low. Hasek after it on the far side. Kelly collects his stick. He's going to head to the bench at the end of a shift. Now Burke at center. He'll make it ahead to Hosick. Hosick, hook at center ice. Pittsburgh will touch. All right, face off going back, pulling from the blue line. Shot. Blocked in front. Temple takes it down the corner. Send it around near side off Levinson's stick. Pittsburgh there. Can't clear. Levinson able to get it back. He'll send it to the corner. Kemp. To Levinson. Straight away pull him. Back to Levinson. Just inside the circle. Side of the net. Kemp in front. Oh! Shot by Pisecki. Partially fed. Played it down by Pittsburgh. Now pull him from his own zone. Over Hosick. He'll pick up some speed. Cut through the middle at center now. Into the Pittsburgh zone. He'll set up on the near side. Leave it for Pullum. I'm sorry, for Levinson. To Kemp out of the corner. Back to Levinson. Pressure on him. Pittsburgh able to clear the puck. 1:06 remaining on the Affton power play. Pullum. For it. Gino sends it ahead. Hosick across the blue line. He'll run that around on the far side. McCoy there. No collected on the far wall. Is it back to center? Fessler. Affton slow on the power play. Ahead to Feinstein. Across the blue line. Moves it wide to Nadog. Near half wall now. McCoy in the corner. Back up high, Nadog. He'll send it back to McCoy. Into the circle in front. Feinstein spins away from his man. Now back to Nadog. In the middle. He'll cut. Send it to Rogers. Back in the slot. Pittsburgh able to grab that and clear it away. 22 seconds remaining on the Affton power play. Vegino clears back to center. Pittsburgh has it in their own zone. Pressure by McCoy. Now Pittsburgh. They'll move it wide. Feinstein over. Buck chopped to center. Hit a glove on the pitch bench. Siego. Down to Kelly. Siego will get back. Demko across the red line. He'll push ahead. Shot blocked. Bouncing puck up high. Kelly gets there. Pittsburgh back at full strength. Kelly sends it low. Balance. Puts it behind the net. Trying to track it down. Now puck comes in front. Picked up by Pittsburgh. They'll skate ahead through center. Flip that in. Demko over. Pulls it off the far wall. Pittsburgh with it. Trying to send it in front. Demko able to clear that away. Puck picked up by Kelly. He'll come to center with Ballant. Kelly across the blue line. He'll leave for Ballant. Ballant sets up a near wall. Up top to Demko. Shot. Pad save. Rebound side of the net. Poked away from Ballant. Ballant tied up in the corner. Pittsburgh puts that up the wall. Siegel there to cut it off. Now Ballant comes out with it. They'll work it behind the net out the far side. Move it high to Malone at the blue line. Trying to go back to Ballant. Pittsburgh able to knock that down. They'll push it through center. Demko racing back for it in his own zone. He'll pick it up. Put it up the near wall. That should slide out through center. Kelly after it. Got a stick on it. Now Kelly. Cross eyes. Tried to find Ballant. Pittsburgh intercepts. They'll come back to center. 2-on-3. On the near side. Pittsburgh able to get it in. Demko will settle it in front of his own net. Now move it ahead. Nadod at center. Both teams changing. Nadod across the blue line. He'll pull up the top of the circle. Look for a trailer. Now send it toward the net. Off the skate. Pittsburgh will clear. Now dump it in. Off the run around the near corner. Out in the court. Strips that away. Now sends it up the near wall to center. Pittsburgh sends that right back in. Altman gets it back. And go wide. Malone, back to Altman on the near side. Pass ahead, tipped in. High, Nadod, 6:55 remaining in the third. Pittsburgh back for it. They'll bank it up the near wall. Levinson there. They're going to knock it down. Now puck in the corner. Levinson sends it in front. Tipped on by Hosick. Saved by the Pittsburgh. Pisecki, Kemp, and Fessler. Pisecki will take the face off. He wins it back now quickly. Rolling puck at the blue line. Now settle it. Now it's going toward the net. Kemp will take the face off on the far side. Wins it back. Fessler. Goes it to the corner. Kemp. Trying to go back to Fessler. Pittsburgh grabs that. Now Fessler. Got a stick on it. Puck in the corner. Pittsburgh players fighting over it themselves. Now sends up the near wall. In there. He's able to bank it low. Kemp. Taps it. Along the wall. Trying to center. Pittsburgh intercepts. They'll skate out the far side. Now along the blue line, they'll move it wide through center. Hops over the stick, banks into the Affton zone, wall, and back forward. First player goes down. Tied up along the wall, whistle will go. Pittsburgh moves up to the blue line, tried to send it to the corner. They got it. Send it behind that. In there, he'll chop it up high. Look up. On the near wall, 5 seconds. Stick. Puck comes to center. Now up high, go down by 5 seconds. Back by Pittsburgh. Already send it back. Pittsburgh will send that in. 5 seconds at back. On the near wall. Now Pittsburgh just goes through in their circle. 2-1 down low, cross side Pittsburgh. Ice his man up. Banks up high. Rogers able to clear the zone. Hits a big pile of snow and stops right in front of the Pittsburgh bench. They'll move it back into the Affton zone. Burke stands his man up. Now centering pass. Tip wide. All back on the near side. Pittsburgh moves it high from the blue line. Shot block. Wide to Croy. Kept it by Pittsburgh. Croy. Near half wall. Feinstein in center, 2-on-2 with Rogers. Feinstein, he'll send it to the corner. Rogers there. He'll chop it low. Feinstein behind the net. Out the near side to McCroy. I don't know if McCroy got a piece of that or not. Now, puck up high. Bounces out the center. Pull him. Tied up. Pittsburgh away. Now broken up by Burke. Inside his own blue line. He'll backhand that to center. Pittsburgh changing behind the play. They'll pick it up. Dump that in. Gino. He'll stop it behind the net, leave it for Burke. Burke with 4:30 to play in the third. In his own zone, far wall. He'll clear it ahead and hops over Kelly's stick at center. Pittsburgh with it. They'll regroup along their own blue line. Now push ahead, tipped into the Affton zone. That'll slide toward the net. Gino will cover. All right, Siegel tied up on the far side. Pittsburgh. Pass the puck on the corner, throws that on net. Virginia got a piece of it now behind the net. Siegel comes out with it. Moving ahead, kept into the blue line, now poked up by Ballard. To Kelly, who's going on one into the Pittsburgh zone. He lost the handle, he'll chase it down in the corner. Now backhanded to Siego. Behind the net, Siego. Out the far side, sends it in front. Kelly, backhander on, save. Pittsburgh. Off will be on the near side. Levinson in. Ahead by Pittsburgh. Hasek, spinning shot blocked. Pittsburgh can't clear. Hasek got a stick on it. Now gets it back from the slot. Shot goal! Hasek shot it between the defender's legs. They'll put Affton up 6-1. Should get us a running clock with 3:41 to play in the third period.
I think she really looked like she was like a mom. I thought you were saying recipe.
Alright, off the face off. Into the Affton zone. Demko racing on the field. Send it behind the net. Inside to Nadod. Move it for Levinson. They'll move it to center. And hops over Hasek. They'll chase it down on the far side. Pittsburgh will put that into their own bench. Pittsburgh pushes it forward off the face-off. That'll roll back into the Affton zone. Rolling back for it. Now pass ahead. Deflection center. Kemp. Try to go to by a second. Kemp gets it back. Moves it wide. Pittsburgh there. Oh, takes a hit up high. Kemp looks to be okay. And Rogers. 3:02 to play in the third period. Feinstein wins that back. Rogers with it. He'll float it wide to Nadod along the blue line. Nadod, near wall. Bessler. They'll bring it up high. Now wide to Rogers. Off his stick. They'll chase it down in the corner. Now to Kelly. Below the net. Outside Rogers. Quickly in front. Feinstein goal! Feinstein from Rogers and Kelly makes it 7-1. That should give us a running clock.
Good job, boys!
home wide. Use Shipley. Over the head through center across the blue line. Shipley. Good shot missed wide. Now Siego after it on the far side. Pittsburgh able to clear the zone. Alton gets it ahead. Siego able to bank it in through the Pittsburgh zone with 2 minutes remaining in the third. Pittsburgh to their own end. They'll bank it to center. Alton jumps ahead of that now. He'll send it in on the near blue line. Knocked down low. McCroy there with Siego. Pittsburgh comes out with it. They'll skate to center. Across the blue line now. Shot. Knocked down by Mazzino. They're plucking the circle. Picked up by Siego. His pass just missed McCroy. That'll bank all the way down. No icing. Pittsburgh back for it. They'll leave it in the far corner. Now bank ahead. Kept in by Shipley. Picked up by Ballant. Ballant in front. Trying to find McCroy. Pittsburgh able to clear. 1:15 remaining in the third. Now Shipley at center. Through McCroy. He'll backhand that in. He'll head off for a change. Pittsburgh. They'll clear that ahead. Classic Siego. Pullum and Burke. Robinson brings that back now straight away. Burke. Shot. Glove. Pittsburgh goalie with 30 seconds remaining in the third. Robinson. Back from the center ice, put to the by Pullum on the blue line. Pittsburgh. And head into the Affton zone. Shot off, and will cover that and hold or leave it.